Hey there crew, it's Mark from MENWHOBULLET. Thanks for coming to hang out with me today as we unbox what might be the smallest order I've ever made from Archer & Olive before. I only got a handful of accessories from the winter collection. I thought the notebooks were beautiful, but honestly, we know how many notebooks I have, so I didn't need any more of those, but I did need some of these cool accessories. Some of them I'm very excited to say I predicted in my prediction video for Archer & Olive. Do you remember when I said this about wax seals? Okay, my first prediction, if things we're going to see in the very near future from Archer & Olive, is going to be more wax seals. Not only did I predict it correctly, but I was on point with what we started to see from Archer & Olive with these accessories for these wax seals. I was so incredibly excited to see that they were going to start having the wax seal stamps by themselves. I actually thought that they were going to do them in a collection, but instead we saw an individual. So this was the Tinseltown wax seal stamp. So it's the metal stamp that can go and screw right on top of any of the other handles. This is one of the designs that we saw on the notebooks this year. So I was excited that even though I didn't get a notebook, I still got a little piece of that winter collection in the stamp. I predicted that we were going to see more of the wax seal stamps, but I didn't predict that we were going to see different colored handles. So this wax seal handle, this can be used with any of their other wax seal collections that you have. This has a really nice dark green finish to it. It's a really great way to get into wax seal stamps without having to go in too far. What I will tell you, as much as I love the wax seals from Archer & Olive, I wasn't totally loving the wax seal candle. Every single time I was doing them down here, I felt like I was going to set my studio on fire. And after I blew it out, the smoke was just like, it was all over the place. So when I saw that they came out with the new melting wax kit, I was all about it. To be honest with you, as a community for Archer & Olive, we thought that we were getting this a long time ago. So what's going to be in here is going to be the platform. So this platform is what you'll put the tea candle under. Then you have the little wax seal holder here that you lay right on top. And then look how beautiful these wax seals are. They come inside of this little glass vial here with a cork top. And then you can take out 2 or 3 of them, put them onto your little holder here, put a little tea light underneath of it, and melt it down. Which you know that we're going to do as a part of this unboxing. I actually just finished up pressing some more flowers from the flower press that we got from the last subscription box, so we're gonna do something cool today. Before we get into that, let's unbox the 2 other things that we got. The next one we got were more stamps. I also predicted that we were gonna see more stamps, but honestly, I thought that we were going to see more clear stamps. I really miss the Archer & Olive clear stamps a lot. They're like my favorite. I was actually excited to see they've restocked some of them online, but for this one, this is actually very similar to what we saw as a part of the last subscription box. So inside of the fall collection here, you'll see that we have these beautiful cursive letter stamps. These are very similar to what we saw as a part of the subscription box unboxing. Each one of these has a cursive letter. On the bottom, you have the little rubber stamp that you use. I have the print versions from the subscription box, and now I have these beautiful cursive letters from the fall collection. All right, and the last thing that we got, I had to get these. Hello, glitter acrylograph pens. Yes, please. This is totally different packaging for the acrylographs. We've seen the small little boxes of them before. We've seen them in the large kind of rectangular packages, but now these look a little bit closer to the collagraph packaging that we've seen. And I'm so excited for each of these colors. Let's take each of them out here and take a look. Oh gosh, I'm so bummed out that we don't have the color names on here anymore. It was like my favorite part when they started to add names to the acrylographs. The name of the collection is All That Glitters. I'm gonna have to get my kids to help me out so I can relabel these, but we're gonna see a red glitz, a citrine, a peony pink, ruby rose, lavender, blue sparkle, deep green, soft green, gold, and onyx. And of course, let's swatch some of these real quick so we can see what they look like. It feels very weird getting a collection from Archer & Olive and not actually getting any notebooks, but I'm really excited about all the accessories that I got, so I thought we can make a holiday card today using some of the things that we got. We can use the stamps, we can use the glitter acrylographs, and we definitely, most certainly, are going to be using the wax seals. All right, so let's do this. It's been quite a while since I have ever made a card. It's a while back. I was super interested in like mixed media, and I thought that I was going to be some amazing mixed media artist. That did not happen. So
I probably should have asked for some professional help this time around. I have so many friends in the card community that could have been like, Mark, here's how you put a card together. But I wung it. Here's what I remembered, and hopefully I'm on point. So I cut a piece of cardstock here. This is going to be 8 inches wide and 6 inches tall, and then I scored it on the inside at 4 inches. So this is going to be a 4x6 card. Hopefully I did that okay. I picked this pattern because it kind of reminded me a bit of like bark, but also kind of snow and you know holidays. So this is what I went with. I needed something to write on, so I made this little band that I put. So this will go over top of the card like this, and this will be where I write my message. And then what I've decided that I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a wax seal here. And then I have all of these flowers and stuff that I've been pressing using the Archer and Olive thing that I got in the last subscription box. So really beautiful pieces here. So I think what I'll do is use my little fern here. It's like my favorite thing to do. We'll pop him like maybe over here. Kind of like a little maybe Christmas tree thing. Like that. And then we'll use the wax seal with the snow globe, and we'll use these cool sparkly colors, and we'll put the wax seal here and wax seal it, and then just like write our message here. That's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. Fingers crossed. All right, first things first, let's go ahead and start heating up our wax. I'm excited to do this. So I found myself a tea light. That's the one thing that this package did not come with, is a tea light to be able to heat your little deal here. As I mentioned, I like the idea of this method more than I like burning those wax candles. So, oh gosh, hopefully this works out okay. I'm still nervous. Anytime I'm dealing with fire here at home, anything could happen. All right, so let's set that in the middle. Put our little spoon here. And let's take out some of our wax. I don't think I'll need a whole lot. I feel like let's do, well, it can only hold a little bit. We'll do 3 pellets. I kind of want to do 4. I feel like 4 is the right thing to do. No, am I wasting? What do I do? All right, let's do it, Mark. Make a decision. The road of life is paved with flat squirrels who couldn't make decisions. Let's not be one of those flat squirrels. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this over here without it catching on fire. I feel like I should be filming this melting. You know, I see all of those videos online of people doing that, and I'm always like, oh, that's so cool looking. I wish I could do that, and now I can. That's what I love about stuff like this. Just, I would never usually purchase stuff like this, but I'll tell you, bullet journaling, creative everything, getting into this fun creative art, like, this is what it's all about, my friend. I love this kind of stuff. It's so much fun. All right, actually, let's watch this melt. I want to watch it melt. All right, things are smoking, so maybe it's time to stop. My goodness. All right. So we've got our wax melted over here. Let's go ahead and lay down our fern. I don't know if this looks nice or not. I'm not really one for like color. All right. And let's go ahead and just pour it on top here. I have seen people swirl it. So that's what I'm going to do, because I want to be like the people. Okay. Oh, it's moving. It's moving. It's moving. It's alive. Let's make sure our wax seal is facing up. Yeah, that's a good press. All right, I'm going to set this over here and let that dry. Since we have all these fun colors to use, let's do this one. I'm excited for that. So while that's still drying, let's go ahead and activate this because it's a fresh new virgin acrylograph pen. So let's go ahead and shake it up for about a minute, and then we'll go ahead and press it to get some of the acrylic glitter stuff working, and then we'll write on our card. All right, let's go ahead and see how our thing pressed. Everything should be dry now. A little bit crooked, but it's our very first card. So, you know what? Whoever gets this card, if anyone ever gets this card, you'll just have to deal with it. The creator in me wants to add like so much more to this, but I'm going to stop here. I'm going to show some restraint. So we use the acrylograph with the glitter, and let me tell you, that is very glittery and it is beautiful. I wasn't expecting it to have so much shine to it and so much glitter in there. If I've ever used other type of glitter gel pens or things like that, you get like little dabbles of it, but this is just saturated with glitter color. So that is absolutely beautiful.
It's super fun. This is what I love about stationery. As much as I love bullet journaling and creative journaling, sometimes trying other things with accessories is great. Archer and Olive is really expanding what they've got going out there right now, and it makes my heart so happy. If you want to check out any of these things for yourself, I'm going to put all the links for you down in the descriptions below. A lot of these items are still available over on archerandolive.com, and you can use my discount code too, which is pretty awesome. MENWHOBULLET10, and that'll get you 10% off any item or your total order when you order from archerandolive.com. As always, thanks so much for hanging out with me today and having some fun with some stationery, and I'll talk to you very soon. See ya.